Well, hello there YouTube. Welcome to Let's Play DC Universe Online Snowsong Edition. As you can see, I've already created a few characters and gotten them a little bit into the game here. If you're familiar with Pizza Cats, this is supposed to be Polyester. I've also got Genesis from Crisis Core, and my own personal character, Snowsong. But for this Let's Play, I'm actually going to create a custom character for it. So let's go ahead and start the creation. And I'll go ahead and put it on New Frontier, because that's where all my other characters are. Keeps them nice and centralized.
My greatest triumph was at hand. The final
you
campaign.
can see this video from their website,
against...
so I'm going to go ahead and skip it.
Targets identified. Select gender and body type.
Alright, so the character creation process here is kind of a little bit different from other MMOs. You have to keep in mind that this was designed to be very playable on a console as well. That console being PlayStation 3. And I think I'm going to try and replicate Lynx from Chorno Cross today. So we'll make him a male, medium. We'll just do custom.
Select a hero or villain morality. Select a personality to determine social behavior.
Now, these personalities don't really affect much. Pretty much just your idle animation. So I'm going to go ahead and make this serious.
Select a mentor as a guidelines for data application.
So we have to pick our mentor. This is going to determine our storyline quests as well as the iconic powers we have access to, I think. I haven't actually gotten that far yet. And also the kind of upgrades we can look forward to. So, for Lynx, Sleuter exploits genetic manipulations or gifts. Joker is technical tricks and technology. And CRC is direct dark magical energies to enforce your will. On the one hand, Lynx in the game is all about the magic use and all that, but on the other hand, if you know who Lynx really is, I think I'm going to have to pick Lynx for Lynx.
Select power group from available exobyte data to determine combat role.
Now, this is one I've really been considering. I really don't know. See, the thing about sorcery is apparently if you go sorcery and you get into a group situation, everyone's going to expect you to be the healer. And in fact, it says, healing. Revive your allies with a whispered incantation. Or summon occult pets to do your bidding. Although that summon occult pets thing does sound a bit like Lynx there.
Select movement mode.
This movement mode I've also been wondering about. Acrobatics is pretty much going to be your wall climbers and your flippers, and they can glide through the air too. Super speed, you're obviously talking about flash, and flight is flight. For Lynx, you never actually see him fly in game, but you do see him hover and float, so I think I'm going to pick flight.
Select weapon specialties from available data.
Even this is a hard one, because there's... Staff would probably be my best bet. I have seen bladed staves in the game, and that's... I know I've seen a... whatchamacallit, a scythe somewhere. I just can't remember what class of weapon it was. It might have been staff, or it might have been two-handed. But I'm going to go ahead and... I'll go with stave for now. If I realize it's two-handed, I won't get very far before I figure that out, so I can just recreate the character and start over, and you won't notice a thing.
Display
so at this point, our character is actually ready to go.
Available. Modify any category as desired. Accept download when ready.
Oh, so if I say next, it's going to say, oh,
download
you want to create your costume. But if I hit next again, I can just enter the game and play right there. But I'm not going to. Alright, the first thing we need to do to make Lynx Lynx is we need to make him a Lynx. And I don't know if any of these fit perfect, but I'll go ahead and pick Lion. I'll be setting my colors later. Now, hair is an annoyingly long list, as I'm about to show you. Okay, none's an option. So I'm going to start by picking that. Actually, he does have hair, but this is the friggin' hair list. Yeah. Oh, let's have a look at Spiky. Lost it. That's not quite the vibe I get. So I'm going to cut here while I figure out what kind of hair he's supposed to have. As you can see, all hair is contained under one category, hair. So if you look, the only difference between all of these options, the hair is the same, but the facial hair keeps changing. There's a guy that just has, like, I don't know what. So I'll go around until I can find the right hair here. There we go. I think that's the hair choice for me, Wyatt. It's a trim one, and it's the other one's called Madman, but that puts those little patches down by the mouth there, and I didn't want that, so I'll go with Wyatt. Now we can work on the gear. So head and face, as it applies, are like a helmet and goggles, and I don't think there's going to be anything close to what I want in head, but I will have a look. Yeah, that's a little enclosed. What I'm looking for basically are hats, and they're not easy to... You get a lot of masks in the head. I'm going to come down here. Once again, there's just an amazing number of these. I might go with Rune Hood just to start out. I can always change it. What happened to formal? That's the only actual hat besides biker that I can find. So I'm going to start with Rune Hood just for him. Face, I'm going to leave the way it is. Emblem, we're not going to bother with. So chest. I'm trying to think to myself. Actually, I'm going to back up. I'm going to do the cape first. That'll help me visualize him. It's on the back. I was thinking short would probably be the closest. Otherwise there's split, but that's like that. So I think short's going to be the closest I can get here. And I can't hide his tail, unfortunately, because the reason you never see Lynx's tail in the game is that a Lynx has a tail that's about 4 inches long. Alright, now let's work on the feet. You know, I'm going to go ahead and you know the basics of creation, so I'm going to cut the video off right now so that I can tab in and out and look at my source pictures of Lynx to figure out what's going to look best. So I believe that'll be the end of episode 1. I'm going to keep this one short because once we get into the introductory mission here, that might very well run me 15 minutes. So I shall see you next time.